first thing I want to say is, wow, I never thought after 18 years I'd be able to defend myself on this. On your change order issues on the last job, that was an hour marked job. They left. Larkin took it over. It was a unit price job. We knew what was going on the whole time. I don't know if Larkin really did, because we had 2 pre-construction meetings, if you'll recall. And through the job, you know, I've called him several times. He come down a couple times on the job. Like on the asphalt, there was part of the asphalt, that underrun, that you didn't get billed for. But on the rock, we had some soft spots that he told us to dig out and replace with rock, and it was by the ton. And it overran. That's why there wasn't a change order. It was a unit price job. There was 800 and some ton, and it ended up taking 900 and some ton. And the same way on the asphalt, it was on the base asphalt, it took a little more base asphalt, but less surface asphalt than it was supposed to take. And we didn't bill for the full amount, it was a less amount. So there was no conflict, no confusion on our end ever. We knew exactly where we stood. We just took us from, we finished the job late July, and we didn't get paid until just the other day. So on our end, there was no confusion at all. We knew where we were at the whole time. As far as the MoDOT issues, I didn't realize I had any MoDOT issues with MoDOT. As of January 1, we completed 237 jobs in 18 years, and these jobs consisting of $100,000 clear to $10 million. We're working on MoDOT projects right now, and there's no issues, and there haven't been any issues. Mr. Sanders, I wouldn't know him if he was sitting at the table. I wouldn't know him, and I am going to get to know him because we're going to have a meeting and we're going to discuss anything that we might have been overlooking or doing wrong as a company. So we're not running into this again. But you know, if award the job, we'll do your job to its fullest and to its best. Thank you.
Steve, I do have a quick question, if you don't mind. When you said that the rock was like a unit price, that, well, when the unit, and I get that it's, you know, according to how much you use. However, as you break down your bid, you're giving an estimate of how much you believe is going to be used. And these dollars, you're shaking your head, is that?
The engineer sets things.
Right.
Not us.
Okay. Well, and then we have figures which tally up to be our total.
Right.
So, are you saying that in the process that it ends up being that you need X amount more units of rock, and it expands beyond that extended price that is part of the overall bid? No change order typically is a part of that process?
At the end of the process, sometimes an engineer will take all the unit prices, take the overruns and the underruns, and they'll make one final change order. Sometimes not. I mean, I don't know what they end up doing here. Some of them they paid without a change order, and some of them they wanted a change order on. But it was all fell within the guidelines of them items.
Let me just say also that I was in a unique position because I came in on the back end of the project, and I'm dependent on what our engineers tell us, because they represent us. If they're telling me one thing and Steve's telling me another thing, you know, I'm kind of stuck in the middle, which I think I explained to both sides in the meeting when they came to, I had them come to the office. At the end of the day, you know, just to resolve the issue, we paid the bill. We paid the majority, just to be clear, we did pay the majority of the bill last year at some point, $200,000. This was just the issue, I think, that was left out there, plus the retainage, I think, that we had left on the books that we paid. So, vast majority of the monies were paid. Granted, the complete project wasn't paid till recently, and that would be accurate. But you know, I'm not at all disparaging his side. I don't know what his side is. I know what he tells me, but I also know what our engineers tell us. So they were telling 2 different stories to me, and I'm in the middle trying to figure out if we need to pay him, we need to pay him. And so at the end of the day, I wasn't getting a good enough answer from either side. We just paid him, went on. And then just basically said, I don't want this to happen again. Whoever is responsible needs to be responsible and step up to the plate and allow us to know that where our bid is. If it's gonna extend, we need to know that, and who's responsible for that, so.
And I agree, you know, Larkin, in their defense, they come in on the backside too, but only seen the guy twice in the project.
Yeah.